Hi, this is Mike from Stagecoach Road Vintage Sewing Machine Restoration, and this is your new Adler sewing machine. This is the final test before we pack her up to ship her out to you, and in this test we're going to go over the operation of the machine. We'll show you how to thread the machine, how to wind the bobbin, how to work the various controls. And so without further ado, let's wind the bobbin. You'll find your bobbin in the bobbin case here below the slide plate. And if you have regular size hands, you can just open the slide plate, reach in and grab the latch of the bobbin case. I have kind of big hands from years of construction work, but your bobbin case has a latch on it. If you pull the latch out, you can slide it off the spindle in the middle of your hook. As long as you're holding that latch, your bobbin doesn't drop out of the bobbin case, so you can move it around. But let go of the latch, the bobbin will drop out in your hand. And we'll put it on the bobbin winder here. So you put your bobbin on the spool pin here. You put your spool on the spool pin. Go into this thread guide right here. Go between the discs of the bobbin tensioner down to the bobbin. And before you put your bobbin on, poke the thread through the little hole in the side. Hold it with your finger. Put a few wraps on the bobbin just to hold the thread in place while it winds. And with the thread going on, let's see, this is going to spin this way. With the thread going on under the bobbin, slide it onto the bobbin winder. Turn the bobbin winder until the little keeper pin on the bobbin winder goes into the slot on the side of the bobbin. Push this lever forward, and this little finger drops into the bobbin. And as the bobbin fills, it's going to push this further and further out until at last, when the bobbin's full, it just pops it loose and stops the bobbin winder from winding. But the second lever down here, this is what puts your rubber tire up against the hand wheel so it can wind the bobbin. Declutch your machine by turning the chrome knob in the center of the hand wheel towards you, quarter of a turn or so. And that declutches the machine so the hand wheel can spin without making the whole machine cycle. And so here we go. We're going to give it a little bit of gas. That's plenty of thread for our test. So press that little finger down, put your bobbin off, reclutch your machine by tightening the knob in the center of the hand wheel. You don't have to turn the machine towards you. I just did that so you can see what's happening. With your thread coming off the top of the bobbin in this direction, drop it into your bobbin case and guide the thread up into this little slanted slot in the side and up under that flat leaf spring. That flat leaf spring is your lower tension. You'll feel a little bit of drag on the thread now. Hold that little latch again, all the way open, and with this finger here pointing up, this is a positioning finger, there's a slot for it under the slide plate here. There's a little notch cut out that just fits that finger. So you holding the latch, making sure your needle is up out of the needle hole. Slide your bobbin onto the post in the center of the hook and push it in until it clicks into place. To thread the machine, put your spool on the spool pin, go, okay, this one, you do have to poke the thread through. So poke the thread through the hole, up the first thread guide. And over the top of the this little tensioner device here, between the discs of that tensioner. Then go in between the discs of the tension assembly and go all the way around. Don't catch this big thread guide yet. Go all the way around until you catch this little check spring, little thin wire spring at the top here. Then double back and go under that big thread guide. Now when you pull up on the thread, you'll see the check spring move. You know you got it right. Go do the take up lever from right to left, down to this thread guide, and this thread guide, and the thread guide on the needle clamp. I always cut a fresh end because the little frays on the end of the thread make it hard to push it to the needle. I think it's time to replace my little thread nippers. I'm not cutting a very clean cut. So through the eye of the needle, from the left towards the right, making sure that you haven't accidentally looped around something you're not supposed to. Holding your thread loosely, turn the hand wheel towards you, one full revolution. And your needle will take the thread down where the hook will pick it up, wrap it around the bobbin, and bring up your lower thread. So one full revolution. There's your lower thread. Go between the toes of the presser foot and towards the back of the machine, and you're ready to sew. This is your feed drop. It drops the teeth of the feed dogs so you can do free motion sewing or machine embroidery or anything where you want to be able to move the fabric yourself rather than the machine. To drop the feed, you just push the lever to the right, but we're going to put them all the way up for regular sewing. That's a little bit stiff. I'll oil that before we're done. This is your stitch length lever here. And from the center line here, the 0 mark, going down, your stitches get longer and longer and longer until your longest stitch length is at the bottom. From the center line going up, again, your stitches get longer and longer and longer until your longest stitches are at the top in reverse. So below the 0 line is forward, above the 0 line is reverse. We're going to set it at about 2, which is a good average setting for regular thread and fabric. Did we tighten the clutch knob? Yes, we did. This is your upper tension, and it should be adjusted for regular thread and fabric when you receive it. If you're sewing something really heavy or really light, you may want to adjust the tension up or down just a little bit. You turn this outer knob to the right to tighten, to the left to loosen. Again, just in small increments, and look at the bottom of your fabric to see how your stitches are looking. If they're loose and loopy, you need a little more tension. If they're too tight, if you're breaking thread, if you're puckering up your fabric, You want to loosen it, you turn it to the left. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Your pressure on your sewing foot, this lever here raises and lowers it, but the pressure adjuster is behind this faceplate. And to open the faceplate, you just push down on this little lever on the side here and pull your your faceplate forward. Inside your faceplate, this is your sewing foot pressure. To release all the pressure, you push back on this upper tab. This pops up, and now there's practically no pressure on your fabric. So now with the feed dropped and almost no pressure on your sewing foot, you'll be able to move your fabric around. When you're ready to go back to having the machine move the fabric, then you're going to want to add a little pressure to the pressure foot. So you go down 1 or 2 notches, just press down on it. And now, got pressure on your sewing foot. Then to close it, you just push it back up. Okay, we're going to sew some denim. So this will be 2 layers of denim. Put your fabric under the presser foot, and lower the presser foot onto the fabric using the lever in the back. And here we go. Reverse, forward, reverse, forward, you can take it slow if you want. Those intricate spots, double fast, or anything in between. You may have noticed during the forward and reverse that I went way further into reverse than I went into forward. If you want your stitch length to be the same in forward and reverse, just screw down this little knob in the center until the parts inside meet up. There. Now your stitches, let's see, will be the same length in reverse as in forward. But we're just going to leave that all the way loose. So you have a full range. If you want to set it for a certain stitch length, you can do that. Because it sets the stitch length in forward as well as the stitch length in reverse. Okay, now let's see. Go down to about 1 and make some short stitches. Go down to 8, make some long stitches. Just such a sweet machine. Oh, what a beauty. Sometimes it's really hard to let go of a machine, but can't keep them all. I wish you many years of happy sewing on this machine. Oh, I should also mention, after every 8 hours or so of sewing, you should oil your machine. It's not going to run smooth and free unless it has oil. So, you know, if you sew a couple hours one day and a couple hours the next day, and after you've sewn 8 hours or so, make sure that you go through and put a drop of oil in each of the oil holes. Open your faceplate and turn the hand wheel and watch what moves inside. And all of the pivot points and all of the places that things slide in and out of rods or rub up against each other while it's sewing, like on the needle bar here, I'm going to put a drop of oil in each one of those spots. Some of them have oil holes that you'll see. The needle bar obviously does not. But make sure you get all of those. Turn the machine on its back, and the same thing, turn the hand wheel and watch what moves and where it pivots, and each of those spots get 1 drop of oil. There are some little cams that move inside of forks and things. Just watch carefully and you'll see what needs to be slick. Some of the oil holes are marked in red, the most important ones. But there are other spots, like when you turn, you'll see that some of these rods move back and forth, and they have a little, it's not really a hinge. It's a needle and cup type thing where this, the end of the rod has a little divot in it, and it rides on the tip of the screw that's got a little point on it. And that needs a drop of oil at that spot. This one's marked in red. Yeah, it looks like most of the oiling points are marked in red. I've already oiled it, so this is a little extra oil. Won't do any harm. So that's about it. Oh, your light switch. Took me a minute to find it. The light switch is right here above the motor. Up is off, down is on. I replaced the original foot control with an electronic foot control because, number one, it's safer. It doesn't heat up like the old ones did. It uses less electricity, and it gives you a nice, smooth operation. Yeah, I'm just really impressed with this machine. Not only is it one of the prettiest machines I've seen, but it's just smooth and strong, and it just feels like a precision machine. Got some really interesting innovations, like the fold-out faceplate, and the style. I've never seen this style of bobbin winder before. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. We appreciate you supporting what we do. We'll get her packed up and on our way to you. And if you've come here from somewhere else on the internet, if you've found this video and you like what you see, we are Stagecoach Road Vintage Sewing Machine, and we've been restoring worthy sewing machines since the end of the last century, and we're very good at it. We've restored well over 1,000, probably over 2,000 machines by now. And if you come out to our website, which is stagecoachroadsewing.com, we are on Stagecoach Road out here in the Coast Range of Oregon. So we are stagecoachroadsewing.com. And you'll see a whole slew of beautiful restored machines. A lot of living history there, and you can find a sweet machine to bring home to your own sewing room. Again, stagecoachroadsewing.com, and we'll see you there.